harbor.
That's all. Yeah.
stuff we. Share the stream, ladies and gents, live from the New York Financial District. I'm about to take a walk to the World Trade Center right now. Share the stream, share the stream. Live from the New York Financial District. The World Trade Center right there, that's the subway park. Yo, I'm gonna go to the World Trade Center. Then after that, I'm gonna walk down to the area that I used to work, which is on 175 Water Street, here in the Financial District. Get that exclusive, yes. Exclusive, ladies and gents. World Trade. really hot out here too. The elements out there ain't playing right now. It's hot as hell. World Trade Center, ladies and gents. Get this exclusive. Watch that view. Nice view. Look at that. Getting that exclusive view right there. Yes. Right here, they got a bar, you know. They have a bar in this area right here. The Oculus Beer Garden. Look at that, nice view, right? Check it out, ladies and gents. Exclusive, straight out of New York Financial District. I might stop by for a beer after I end this stream, which is gonna be maybe in like an hour time, because I just got started. Oh man, gotta move away from that music. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk back to Liberty Street, and then I'm gonna show you guys where the Federal Reserve Building is. The World Trade Center right there. Get that exclusive view. Yes, so I'm gonna walk back to Liberty Street, 33 Liberty Street. That's where the Federal Reserve Bank is at. Fulton Street, ladies and gents. That's Fulton Street. Let me give you guys another view of the World Trade Center. Let me give you another view from this angle over here. World Trade right there. So yes, we're gonna head to the Federal Reserve Bank. This is the Museum of Art and Technology right there. Museum of Art and Technology.
Overall,
This building here is One Liberty Plaza. I've done IT on this building right here. This One Liberty Plaza. Yes, get that exclusive, ladies and gents. I'm gonna do the work. All you gotta do is just tap that like button. That's it. So this is Liberty Street right there. I'm going to show you where the Federal Reserve Bank is. Look at these nice flowers. Nice. So we're gonna walk down to 33 Liberty Street. That is where the Federal Reserve Bank is, ladies and gents. Very important bank to the U.S. and world economy. Get that exclusive. We're outside. So this is Liberty Street right here. I gotta walk all the way down to 33. And then I'm gonna go to 175 Water Street, where I used to work in the financial district. I used to do IT over there for AIG. It's Liberty Street right here, ladies and gents. 140 Liberty Street. So we're gonna walk down to where I used to work, 175 Water Street, and then I'm also gonna show you. I'm gonna show you 80 Pine, Wall Street, 55 Water Street, so yes, this is the financial district, ladies and gents. New York Financial District. This is where everything happens. There's the Federal Reserve building, ladies and gents, 33 Liberty. This has the largest gold repository in the world. Yeah, this is the Federal Reserve Bank. This is only one of 12 banks. So as I said, this bank, ladies and gents, plays a very vital role not only in the U.S. economy but also in the world economy. This bank right here, Federal Reserve. This building was built in 1924. Let me see if I could get a better angle. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, so that's the Federal Reserve building right there. Federal Reserve building. Let me try to get it from another angle. I'm very familiar with this area because, as I said, I used to work in this area, right, the financial district. I work here in this area for like approximately 8 years. So I'm very familiar with the area. That's the Federal Reserve building right there, ladies and gents. Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve building. 33 Liberty. So let me walk down this way. I'm gonna show you guys where I used to work. Five Guys, ladies and gents. Right down the street right there, Five Guys. Make some good burgers.
Yo, you know what it is? Sometimes like
That's Five Guys right there. They make some very delicious burgers, man. Five Guys. So yes, ladies and gents, we're in the financial district. Got Chipotle right here.
What's that city?
Chipotle. I used to work inside this building right here too. This is 80 Pine Street. 80 Pine Street. I used to work over here. I used to do IT over here for AIG. 80 Pine Street. It's 80 Pine Street right there, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just go back this way, and then I'm gonna walk all the way to the Standard and Poor's building on 55 Liberty. Not Liberty, sorry, 55 Water Street. They're doing a lot of renovations around here. Yeah, 80 Pine Street, ladies and gents. Pine Street right there. As I said, I worked on this building for approximately 8 years, right? I did IT on this building for AIG. Let me show you the other building, which was the AIG headquarters, which is located on 175 Water Street right there. So this Water Street. Yeah, I'm familiar with this entire area, man. Yes. 175 Water Street. Right there. That huge building owned by AIG. I used to work on this building. I know every floor on this building. I'm renovating it now. I heard they're gonna convert it to condos or whatever. Yeah, I used to work on this building right there. 165 Water Street. Because the AIG headquarters. Right there. Financial district. Let me show you guys where we used to go, like when we get our lunch break. And then I'm gonna go to 100 Wall Street and show you where the stock market building is at. So yes, ladies and gents, 175 Water Street. That's where I used to work. AIG. What's up, boss? How you doing? Good? Blessed. Yes, brother. Yo, what they doing with the building now? I used to work here, man. Yeah, I did IT for AIG. Yeah. I worked in this building for like 8 years. Yes, sir. Take care, brother. Yes, sir. Take you guys to the area that we used to go to when we get our lunch break. This is a nice neighborhood right here. Very nice, beautiful financial district. Very nice area. Yes, ladies and gents, exclusive. As I said, just hit that like button, hit the notification bell, so that you can be informed whenever I'm going to make another video or another live, you know. So this is where I used to come on my lunch break. This is where I used to come on my lunch break. Me and my buddies used to come and sit down out here. That's Industry Kitchen right there. Industry Kitchen. Nice restaurant. So yes, ladies and gents, I've been blessed, man. God's been good to me. So me and my buddies, we used to come and sit out here. Yes, God's been good to me. Can't complain. One of my buddy used to go all the way up there. But he used to go up there and play tennis on that all the way on that green looking building. He used to go over there and play tennis. They got a tennis court all the way up there. So yes, ladies and gents, let me give you this exclusive. You know, so this is the neighborhood that I used to work. I've been blessed, ladies and gents. Look at this view, ladies and gents. Look at this view. Giving you that exclusive, ladies and gents. Exclusive. Straight out of the financial district. Got that view, ladies and gents. That's the Brooklyn Bridge right over here. Right there. Woo! That's the circle line. See the circle line. So to get to this area, all you gotta do is you could take any train to Fulton Street, right? And then you just walk straight down, all the way down on either Maiden Lane or John Street or Liberty Street. Look at that. Pier 17. Look at this exclusive view, ladies and gents. So that's the AIG building right there. Very nice building. Very nice. The executive floor in that building is so beautiful. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to 175 Water, and then I'm gonna walk down all the way to 55 Water Street. So I'm gonna show you guys where the Staten Island Ferry is at. Let me go behind here so I could give you guys a view of this area.
Because you know how you see the baby like right here, like they all
exclusive, ladies and gents. Yeah, this is where I used to come when I get my lunch break. I'll just come here, me and my friends, and we'll just chill over here. Very nice neighborhood. Nice. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Oh, it's hot. Got that, ladies and gents. Exclusive. Hey, that's how much I respect my viewers and subscribers, man. Look at the work that I'm putting in. Real love. This is what you call real love. So yes, ladies and gents, that's the circle line over there. Brooklyn. Right there, circle line. Right there. Giving you this exclusive. Yeah, so sometimes when you want to get away from all the BS, hey, come downtown. You know? Come downtown to Water Street. Nice area. Pier 15, ladies and gents. You could come here, sightsee, you know, drink a beer. Stay away from problems, you know what I'm saying? Got that exclusive, guys. I'm thinking about going on the other side to show you the area. I wanted to show you guys Fulton Market too, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna have time to do all that today. Nowhere like New York, ladies and gents. Princessa, how you doing? Exclusive, ladies and gents. So I'm gonna give you guys more of these lives, you know what I mean? The next live that I'm thinking about is to go to Hudson Yards. I also work over there sometimes. That's on West 34th Street. Very beautiful area too. There's so many to see, ladies and gents. I wish I could have shown you guys this entire area. But I want to show you guys the Stock Exchange building, which is down here on 100 Wall Street. So that's Industry Kitchen right there. Industry Kitchen. I gotta stay away from this music. That's Industry Kitchen right there. Nice restaurant there, and right here. Industry Kitchen, right there. Yeah, so this where me and my buddies, we used to come, like when we get our lunch break, we would just come and sit out here. Yeah, so as I said, I did IT in that building for AIG for about approximately 8 years. Let me give you guys some more exclusive over here. Exclusive, ladies and gents. Brooklyn Bridge, Pier 17. Let me go to Wall Street now to show you guys the Stock Exchange building. This is Pier 11 over here. Pier 11. So yes, ladies and gents, we're in the financial district. New York Financial District. So this is where everything happens, ladies and gents. Gonna walk back to 100 Wall Street just to show you guys the building. That's 80 Pine Street there again. 80 Pine Street. 80 Pine. So this is 100 Wall Street right here, ladies and gents. 100 Wall Street. Let me give you some of that exclusive view. Wall Street Plaza, right here. Oh, they're doing some renovation over here too. Wall Street Plaza, ladies and gents. Wall Street Plaza right there. Wall Street Plaza right there. Maiden Lane, Water Street. 80 Pine. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna walk all the way down to 55 Water Street. That's where the Standard and Poor's building is. And then just next to it is One New York Plaza. And just next to One New York Plaza is the Staten Island Ferry. Wall Street Plaza, ladies and gents, right there. Wall Street Plaza. Get that exclusive. Wall Street Plaza. One of these days I'm gonna like walk through this area, but That's gonna be for another live, right? That's gonna be for another live. How you doing? I'm good, I'm good. There's a lot of construction going on here. So yes, ladies and gents, we're in New York Financial District. This is the S&P building, ladies and gents, 55 Water Street. 55 Water. 55 Water Street. S&P Global. 55 Water Street, S&P. The S&P building, 55 Water Street. Get a better angle. That's it. S&P Global building right there. I've also done some IT work for these people over here. So now I'm gonna go to 1 Year Plaza. 1 Year Plaza is right here, just like about 50 meters away. Stop is Staten Island Ferry. They're doing a lot of renovation. Sorry about that. It's 1 Year Plaza right there. I also work on this building sometimes. Plaza. One Year Plaza, ladies and gents. 1 Year Plaza. One New Year Plaza. That's the Staten Island Ferry right over there. Staten Island Ferry. It's above. Staten Island Ferry, right over there. Staten Island Ferry. Right there. That's the building. It's getting windy out. Governor's Island Ferry, right there. Got that cyber right there. Near Plaza, right there.
niveles, son 10 pisos.
I don't. So.
Pier 40 पे जाना है.
You'll see this.
There's the skyport right here. This is where you come if you want to do some sightseeing on the helicopters. Yes.
¿Para acá?
Yes, ma'am. The other street. Yes, across. Yes. So you got to go up here on Water Street. You got to go to Water Street. That's the other street down, and you just walk straight down.
Street down?
Yeah.
Todo recto, to right.
Yeah. You want to go to where? Brooklyn Bridge?
I can walk on the bridge sobre el puente.
Which bridge? Over there? No, this you could continue walking. It's gonna take you all the way to pier that's pier 17. You see over there? All the way up there, yeah, that's pier 17. So if you continue walking straight, this is gonna take you all the way there.
Entonces, I need cruzar ahora.
Okay, so when you want to cross, just go all the way down, and then you just cross all the way over to Water Street.
Water Street.
Yeah, Water Street. But you got to go all the way down. Or if you want to, you could cross. You can't cross. No, you can't cross here. You'd have to go all the way down.
Cruzar para allá, ¿no?
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. Ladies and gents, I'm about to end this live. Please look forward for my other live, which is going to be at tomorrow, sometimes around noon, but I'm going to keep you guys posted. My other live is going to be at Hudson Yards. That's on 34th Street.